He'll go to heaven. If you can ensure that. If you can ensure that. Somehow, some way. There we go. Mind Over Mutant, GBA, Kaizo, hack ROMs in Japanese. Is that a real thing? Like, is there actually a Kaizo hack for Mind Over Mutants? Do a 105% run at the same time, where I have to control 2 controllers as well. Well, especially because it now includes Stormy Ascent. That would be lovely. Lovely, lovely. It's just too long. Like max percent is totally fine. No problem with max percent in general. But it's just too long. Seems legit, Sate. Game of Thrones today? Oh yeah, it is Sunday, isn't it? What time does Game of Thrones usually air? Like the new episodes? They're evil and yet a genius at the same time, Garuda. I mean, I might come back to it later, Vishal, but I'm kind of done with grinding Stormy Ascent right now. So I'm probably not going to go for it at this point. Yeah, exactly, Jordan. It goes from a 18-hour run to a 13-hour run. Totally doable now. Oh, I see, Vishal. Gotcha. 6 p.m. in Arizona, so I guess it's 8 p.m. Eastern time, so it would be 5 p.m. Pacific time. Interesting. I don't have cable, so I won't be watching the episodes live, but I'm just curious in general, so I know. So I know if certain people don't respond to messages, I know why. Have I played Max Payne? No, but I have played Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty from Call of Duty 2 all the way through Black Ops 1, and then I stopped because I started getting tired of the franchise at that point. But I did play Call of Duty for a little while. Not really very competitively, but did play it. I would say like Halo and Counter-Strike are the two games the two FPSs that I played competitively at one point or another. Oh yeah, I know. I know. I definitely like need to watch Game of Thrones. The thing is though, I don't want to watch a TV show that airs every week. I'd rather like watch a TV show from beginning to end with no interruptions. So either I need to be far enough behind to where I will have caught up when the series finishes, or I can just watch the entire series at once. I can't stand waiting a week in between episodes. So I tend to watch TV shows that are already completed. No, Vishal, not at all. Not at all. Absolutely do not condone that. That is illegal and against Twitch TOS. Dude, Breaking Bad was amazing, Den. I loved The Wire though. Like The Wire, Oz. I'm watching The Sopranos right now. Like all of those types of TV shows, I'm just in love with. I really had a good time watching them. You never saw a Game of Thrones until last week, and you're currently at season 5 ending. That's exactly the thing. Like now we have a new season coming out, so like once you get up to the point to where the current episode is, you gotta wait just like everybody else, and I can't do that. I can't have that interruption. Yo, that was really bad location. That was a really bad location for that turtle to be. Depending on where that turtle is in the cycle, sometimes it's a little bit close to the edge and other like that, and other times it is toward the middle. Do 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 do. No, I definitely had those moments before Let's Play. I definitely had those moments before where you get so hungry that you feel like you can eat the entire world. Like any food that gets put in front of you is just nom 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 nom. But I definitely get a case of fat eyes. Like if I'm really hungry, I always overeat. Pretty much always, forever, and forever will be overeating when I'm really hungry. Dang, Kake. Dang. That's all I gotta say. Oh, somebody made a comment about when I was asking about the time of Game of Thrones. Somebody made a joke about downloading them, and then had to give my PSA about how it's illegal and against Twitch terms of service. So we're not going to go there. And that's basically all that happens. Howling Wolf. At least you can spell everything with your potato letters. That's true. That's true. If you're ever blind, you can just use, or I'm sorry, if you're ever deaf, you can just use potato letters to like basically just spell everything out. And you get to eat them afterwards, which is really cool. That derpy mouse is really cute though. Is that a global emote or is that a streamer's emote? Oh, it's Ravaris. I've actually never heard of that streamer before, but that is a very awesome emote. I like it a lot. My favorite food, it's really hard to say for sure. Because like I have like groups of favorite foods, but I don't have like a favorite food. I don't really have like a single favorite food. So it kind of, to answer that question, I'm gonna need to narrow it down some. Like, what's my favorite X kind of food, basically? And yo, Charizard, what's going on? How you doing? That is a very nice streamer emote. Let's Play for sure. Yeah, my favorite food is my favorite food is one that's already done when I walk in the door. Exactly. The one that I don't have to pay for and the one that I don't have to cook. Pizza is such an easy dinner though, Zekro. It is amazing. You don't feel like very guilty after eating pizza either, you know, unlike if you got a burger or something. Exactly, Jordan, exactly. If I was better at cooking, I would probably think otherwise, but right now I'm definitely not very good at it and don't enjoy it a ton. I can do it though. I cook myself breakfast every morning, for example, and it is kind of fun when I have some company when I'm cooking, but other than that, you know, I don't really like to cook for myself too much. And yo, thank you for the good luck, Vishal. And thanks for hanging out today. Hope you have a good one. Playing Crash Bandicoot and you're on Brio. Oh, cool. You're almost done with Crash 1 at that point. Oh, yeah. Dude, never feel guilty eating carbs as an Italian. I'm not Italian myself, but I love Italian food. And I will never feel guilty for going in on Italian food, period. Spagball, is that spaghetti and meatballs shorthand, or is that something totally different? Oh, spaghetti bolognese, excuse me. I got you. That totally would have gone over my head. And in fact it did. What was the name of that town again in Wales, Jordan, that had the weird train sign? Asking for a friend. As Spagball? Spagball is a Spagball. Like, is it pronounced any differently, Cisa Trez? Sounds like a language. It is a language, as you can see. It is a language because there's many different ways to say it. Oh, you mean Black Ops 1. I still have a copy of it, but I don't play it. Oh god, there's so much of it. Spaghetti ball? That's how it goes? Or spag ball? Your dad's side of the family is Welsh. I think like my mom's side of the family is German and Irish mainly. I want to say. I think it's German and Irish. Spag ball. Okay, gotcha. How is meatball similar to ragu? Wait, I thought ragu was like a pasta sauce. Like it was kind of a meat sauce, but it wasn't like, it didn't actually have meatballs in it. A reporter pronouncing it correctly. You're talking about the train station, right? Hang on, I'll have another go at it once I am done with this level. Janfair Pwilgwigni Ligogrig Twirndrob Willanti Cilio Gogogach. Nailed it. Freaking nailed it. Oh man. Yeah, there you go, Kake Fane. A phobia name for fear of long words is ironic, as a matter of fact. A hippopotamonstrosiqui oh god, pedaliophobia? I think. The go-go gotch was the most accurate. Well, I saw two L's. Two L's sometimes means pronounced with a Y or pronounced as L's. So I just assumed it was pronounced with a Y. I feel like whoever came up with that term for fear of long words is just a colossal troll. Because you really should have it be very short and succinct, but instead you basically have to, when you tell that person what they have, they're gonna freak out. That's not cool. I gave it my best, Fairy. I gave it my best without knowing a thing about pronouncing Welsh. Two L's in Welsh is Lan? Okay. Okay, I'll keep that in mind next time I try. Speedrun for Crash 2. I did one earlier in my full trilogy run, and there will be more Crash 2 focus later. But right now I'm doing Crash 1 because I feel like I'm close to getting a new PB in this category. There will be some more Crash 2 later, though. Can you send me that in a whisper, Howling Wolf, so I can check it out after the stream? I definitely cannot, Kake Fane. You are absolutely correct. I pronounce it too American and not Welsh enough. The fear of phobias, phobophobia. So if you have a fear of phobia, would saying phobophobia be a problem? Kind of like how it is to say the name of the fear of long words. I feel like fear of phobias is very meta. I feel like it's very meta to be like afraid of fears. Which is hardest for me? Probably Crash 2 I still think is the time that I can stand to improve the most. But I have to go analyze my latest. I still have to analyze my latest full trilogy runs to see exactly what my times were in Crash 2, because I think I might have PB'd in not this current Insane Trilogy PB, but the latest one. Whoa! Dude, I just totally sub-jumped. That was awesome. No! Oh, rip. I had the checkpoint in my sight, and then that spike was like, no! He just gave it to me. He just gave it to me. Yagami Laito. I never thought I would see you in chat. How's it going? Wow, that was almost a disaster again. That would have been bad. But we're good, though. The fear of not having fears? Dang, we are getting really meta, aren't we? We are getting a little meta here. Did I finish Death Note? No, we're still working on it. We're like, I want to say about halfway through. We're still halfway through, so no spoilers. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. I'm learning all about phobias right now. I never thought we would be talking about that in chat, but alas, here we are. I mean, that's what a lot of people say, that like after the second half it gets worse, or after the first half it gets worse, but I love it so far. And I'm probably still gonna watch the second half. Even if it's not as good, I still gotta check it out. I decided to be a chicken there because I think I started jumping too late, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't get burned. Especially since I already died. Alright, sounds good, Jordan. Take it easy, man. Thank you for the good luck, and I hope you have a good one, buddy. Gonna get on MYMMPS3? What is that? If I start an awful anime or a good one turned bad, you're gonna finish it. I know, because you can't be left wondering what if. Even if it's not as good, you can't be asking yourself what if when it comes to animes. There's like, I think the timing is a little bit harder in the Insane trilogy than the OG Kake when it comes to spin jumping up those like spinny platforms. But it is a pretty cool strat to do. A third of the show, meaning like a third, the very last third of the show, or the first third of the show. That's what we're referring to. Akikon? Don't know what that is actually. Sakuro. Gonna need some help with that. Yeah, little things like that definitely help a lot when it comes to the relics. Absolutely. Am I streaming tomorrow? Indeed, Jacko. I will be online tomorrow. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Asking the real life questions there, aren't we, Zekro? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Best time on this level is a 109.9. I don't know what my time trial time is here. Wow, that was really close. That was very, very close. Looking good, though. Sounds good, Elite Trouble. Are there actually servers still up for Black Ops 2? Like how far does the support go back for Call of Duty games? Don't know if I have any masks. Hopefully I got at least one. That would be very helpful. Yeah, I was gonna say that might actually be a good school time video, Yagami. Pretty sure there are servers for PC. Are there any servers for PS4 though? That's the next question. Alright, sounds good, Jacko. Take it easy. Alright, that was a good boss fight. I don't know if we're gonna get a gold split. Actually, we might. Even with our death in Native Fortress, we might actually get a gold split, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Yo, see you later. Welcome back, dude. How did your errands go? Cleaned up a room somewhat. It kind of sounds like a lot of us when we're cleaning the house. Like, oh yeah, we got to clean the house. And we just kind of go, okay, this is fine. Do a little bit and then, you know, you do a little bit and that's about it. Sometimes. Other times you definitely put more effort into it. I know, that sentence doesn't have any contradictions whatsoever, Kake Pain. None in the slightest. Yo, what's up, Apple Thief and totally not Andy? How are you guys doing? Yeah, exactly. No! Oh, no. Okay, so unfortunately I missed the Brio icon. So we're just gonna have to turbo through this level. So here's the thing. We did not get the green gem in this level. We can't do it. But we can still PV though. If we blaze through this and do castle machinery right, then we can still PV. I didn't actually mean to get the life. See you later. I was supposed to actually get the embryo icon, but I missed it because of the way that I jumped. So I'm actually not able to get the gem. So I'm basically just running through the Lost City as fast as I can, and then we're just gonna do castle machinery at the end of the game. So this does lose time, but we can still PV at this point. Wouldn't resetting the level be faster? Not exactly. You would end up basically breaking even at best with how long it takes for the load, for how long, oh, oops. Oh, jeez, why did I do that? Oh, no. Guys, this is not good. This is not good. I literally just, that was muscle memory right there. That was muscle memory where I basically grabbed the bonus icon and then and just go to the bonus platform, and yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that. Damn, that's really annoying. Like, that is definitely very annoying what happened here. No, not at all. Totally not Andy. You good. It's my own fault if the run ends up going down south. I don't know if I should continue. I don't know. It's because I died. Like, if I had gone through totally fine, I think I would have been fine. But losing that extra time makes me wonder if I should continue. I don't know. But no, you don't actually need the keys. The keys are for 100% only. What do I do here? What do I do here? Well, let's keep going. Let's see where we're at the end of the Koala Kong split. I kind of want to see where we're at. If we're within a relatively fine window, then I'll keep going. But if we don't really have that much of an advantage after this split, and knowing that we're gonna have to do castle machinery, then I'm probably not. Then I would probably have to reset. No, I'm not going to switch games at this point. I'm going to stick with Crash 1. At least for today. Do 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 bum 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 ba da da dum bum 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 ba da da dum. Dang, that's annoying. It's just like when you miss the Brio icon, like you have to jump a specific way in order to miss it, and that's basically what happened. Was I did it the exact right way to miss the icon. But if you stop for a second and just jump straight up after you hit that box, you're fine. So that's one of those things where like you can get ahead of yourself, and you can get ahead of yourself, and then that happens, and you make that mistake once, and you're like, wow, you know, okay, now I know I need to jump a little bit differently here, and then you're good for a while. But there's always that one time every once in a while where you do that jump a little wrong, and then that happens. I can't help it, Kakefane. The music is so good. It's too fun not to. Wait, is that a real thing, Zekro, or is that actually not a thing? I don't know. Are there actually Crash Bandicoot like Kigurumis? I don't actually know if there's like a Kigurumi, or if there's some kind of like, you know, some kind of crash suit that's not like huge, you know, like the guys in the commercials. That would be so hot though. That's the thing. Like even if I were to do a costume, I would just bake in here because the room already gets hot enough. Okay, I really couldn't tell, Zekro Master, so I wanted to make sure. It kind of depends on the occasion, see you later. It depends on the occasion if I'm feeling frisky. I've done it before, I just don't like to do it super often because, you know, that kind of thing is special. And I want to keep it that way. Crash dances are sacred, as we know. I don't know if I've highlighted it or if it's in a recent past broadcast, but I know somebody's clipped my crash dance before. So if somebody has a link handy to one of the crash dances that I've done. Oh, oops, that's fine. You lose the mass anyway going into Boulder Dash, I think, so it's not a big deal. Alright, Sonic, it's safe to look at the screen again. I just finished a bridge level. You're good now, buddy. On every world record? I mean, I don't know. It could be. It definitely could be. We'll see. Me and Sonic can dance off on with some kind of video call. We could do that. That's a good reason for a co-stream right there. Well, thank you, Yagami. I appreciate it. I definitely made it look really hard, though, when I first started playing the Insane Trilogy. The high road definitely doesn't always go right still as well, but it is... but the bridge levels are really fun. Oh, there's no way, Howling Wolf. The thing is, like, Crash Bandicoot is a me thing, and I don't want to... If we were to get married and have a wedding, I really would not want to do that. I want it to be like for us, not just for me. Also, I would feel really conspicuous doing it in front of my family. Not gonna lie. I just can't bring myself to do that, unfortunately, Howling Wolf. See you later makes a very good comment there. I don't know if the average wedding guest is going to be ready for such a thing. I don't know about that, Den. Again, it's kind of the same thing where, like, I don't know if I want that a part of my wedding. You know, it's one of those things where, like, it's awesome, but I just don't know if I want to do that. What's going on, Dance 3030? Did I get the platinum relics? I got some of them, but I don't have all platinum relics in the game. I'm personally not a big, like, individual level time trial type guy. I mainly wanted to try Stormy Ascent Platinum to see if I could get it by chance and see how hard it is. And now I know. It is traditional to break with tradition. I like that. I like that. And sometimes it is. Sometimes you should break tradition. And yo, thanks for the congratulations, Divine Rain. I appreciate it. Welcome back. That's a little red flag right there. See you later. That's a red flag if I've ever seen one. Yo, Drago, what's going on? Thank you for the good luck. And what's up, Burkle? Life is good for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely feeling pretty good. How are you doing? Your worst nightmare has arrived, i.e. Sunset Vista? Sunset Vista's alright. I definitely don't mind it. I definitely don't mind it that much. It's a really fun level. In the old version, you used to try to trick the boulder by going first. You just gotta be like, alright, and now you go. And you just kind of try to juke the boulder, but it never does it. Unfortunately, that strat does not always work. Breaking a tradition, I don't know. If you only break a tradition once and you only do it that one time, I guess it's not really a tradition at that point. Aw, dang it. I should have gone. I didn't realize, I thought that cycle was going to be a lot worse, so I just ended up waiting. It's all good, though. The lab is cool. The lab is actually a really cool level to me. But it is a hard one, absolutely. Especially for the Platinum Relic. Platinum Relic is really, really hard to do in the lab. Was just playing I'm playing devil's advocate, Kake Fane. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Yo, Type Pleb, how are you doing today? Do. Oh no, I think Kake was talking to me because I found a loophole. What's the movie with Keanu? Is that the movie with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino? I don't know what the movie with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino is, unfortunately. That I am not sure of. No! Oh, bad cycle. Bad cycle right there. Dude, that's not good, Burkle. I hope that things start breaking your way soon, man. And hopefully we can help cheer you up a little bit in the meantime. Oh, the movie Devil's Advocate. Ah, I did not know it was an actual movie. I know where the term, I know like the term in like just the general slang of it, but yeah, I didn't know that that was a movie. That's cool. Today I learned. Okay. We just like barely made that cycle somehow. And yeah, no problem, Burkle. I got you. Yo, you nailed it. See you later. You really did, buddy. It's not every day somebody nails the Keanu Reeves impersonation. One of my friends back home actually resembles Keanu Reeves pretty well, I would say. He really could cosplay as Keanu Reeves and be very, very convincing about it, as a matter of fact. His skin tone's a little darker, but that's about it. Okay, so this looks like we can continue. This looks like we can continue. See you later is here all week, ladies and gentlemen. Here all week with the Keanu impersonations. How old was he when this happened, Howling Wolf? Just for reference. Do 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 do. Oh, recently? That's weird. I wonder why. I wonder why. With all the money in the world. I don't know. Maybe I should stop wondering why and just laugh at it. I don't know. I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. Stole paparazzi's camera? Oh, okay. I mean, paparazzi is pretty annoying for celebrities, but should he do that? No, but paparazzi does get pretty annoying for them. Why do birds suddenly appear? I don't even. That's actually a good point. Where do they all come from? They just seem like they come from everywhere. There we go. Is it 235? Yes. Yes, we'll go with yes. It is 235. There we go. But yeah, that was actually a pretty decent koala Kong, excuse me. Koala Kong. My bad. Dude, I set myself up for that one. I set myself up for that one, Howling Wolf. So I'm gonna skip this split because I actually don't want to keep that gold split because it's technically it would technically be a fake gold because I did not get the gem in the Lost City, so I don't want my sum of best being too low for the strats that I do. Wore the same outfit so they couldn't put a time frame to when the pictures were taken, so essentially made their pictures worthless? Wait. Oh, Daniel Radcliffe. I thought you were talking about Keanu Reeves still, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm totally lost here. But that makes sense. Digga-digga-doo. Kamala is a koala-like Pokemon. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm actually like very behind on especially newer gen Pokemon from like, especially from like anything beyond Gen 2, honestly. Man, I do not miss hearing Cotton Eye Joe at school dances and weddings and stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Of all the line dance songs, Cotton Eye Joe I just can't do. That's the one I can't handle. You chose me. You chose a Chrismon. Good choice. I think we'll make a fine team, Kakefane. I guess that's one of the plus sides of, like, you know, of not being a celebrity is I feel like the paparazzi would just be so terrible every day, you know, because they're just following you everywhere you go. You're like Bobby Hill? Like in personality, you mean? Do. Bum ba dum. Digga digga do do digga digga do. Alrighty. So we're making our way downtown, and currently we're 3 minutes ahead. But we're gonna fall behind. But we're gonna be having to press as much advantage as we can, because yeah, we're gonna have to press as much advantage as we can, because we're gonna need to spend some extra time in castle machinery. I really hope that doesn't happen. Now, for me, I would definitely not be the type of guy, if paparazzi were gonna start following Twitch streamers, I would not be the guy that they would come follow. But I really hope that doesn't happen. That would be a disaster. Oh, okay, Howling Wolf. So there was a scene for a movie in which he did the exact same thing as something he actually did IRL. It's interesting. I wonder where he got the inspiration. And yo, thank you for the good luck, Fairy. I appreciate it. I guess Daniel Radcliffe could just cast a bunch of spells. But then again, he's not allowed to use magic out in the Muggle world. Yep, that happened. Breadcrumb Cumber Snatch? Exactly. Exactly, Den. Ooh. Oh, I just realized your comment, Hodocto. I don't think I've ever been told that I looked like a Benedict before. That's actually very interesting. I actually have no idea what Benedict Cumberbatch looks like. Yo, Electro, how's it going? Good to see you once again. What's up, Alpha Temp? How are you doing? I know. That's one of the downsides of the any percent runs, is Crash does get kind of beat up during these box cutscene screens. Oh, what did you ask about the trampoline, Den? Oh, if people found a faster way to do the trampoline part. I've gotten like one boost from just being very close to the edge of the trampoline part, but the original strat where you just spin and it shoots you up continuously, I don't think that works anymore. I tried it a couple of times and was not able to get any benefit out of it. Huh, interesting. A young Benedict Cumberbatch. I hope he's handsome. That's all I can say. I do too, Elite. Paul Walker's an awesome, was an awesome guy. Definitely like a true car guy through and through as well. Nice. There we go. Handsome, why not footsome? Feet are a bit more clumsy than hands. Hands are a bit more majestic. They're free. They can do all kinds of different things. But feet are not quite as capable. I would say hands are better. He got voted most sexy in some year. In whatever year he was in. Do. All right, well, we'll have to see. I'll have to go take a look at. I'll have to go find a picture afterwards and see. Yo, what's up, Jorge? By the way, good to meet you as well. Cumberbatch was as awesome as Doctor Strange. That's definitely high praise. It's so weird that you don't know how it looks. Yeah, I don't actually. I actually have no idea. I don't follow like Marvel comic book like superhero movies too often, so I really don't know. Elite, it is bad manners to advertise on other people's Twitch channels, whether it regards YouTube or not, regards YouTube, Twitch, or otherwise. It's generally bad manners to do that in somebody's Twitch channel. The Toxic Wake music does rock out, Jorge. It really does. Do 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 do. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Oh, I almost got hit there. Is it good manners to tell people to unsubscribe from my channel? Honey, that's just weird. Not gonna lie, it's just weird. I would say to not do it here then, Kake Thane. That's my rebuttal. Refuse to watch anything with... You don't like Jeremy Clarkson? Dude. That's very surprising to me. I personally find him very entertaining. I'm not sure I like the guy. Like, I don't know if I would want to go have dinner with him, but at the same time, like, he's really funny. At least he's funny about it, exactly. Bum, 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 bum. See, that's the thing is, like, yeah, like, the guy, you know, the man himself, I can look at him differently. Like, I love him on Top Gear, but, like, would I say that he's, like, a role model? Definitely not. Like, personally. But he is awesome on Top Gear, and it's really, really fun to watch him. And, like, I just love, like, what he did with Top Gear as well. Okay, so I'm going to skip this split. I'm going to skip this split, and because technically this will still have the same problem as the split before it, where it's going to be too short because I did not get the green gem in Lost City. I do, Kake, I do. Potoroos are animals rarely seen in media, including the Bandicoot. Well, they're in this media. If Crash Bandicoot counts, that would be... then that would be sweet. They're finally getting the camera time that they deserve. I think /unban should clear the user from, like, whatever conditions there are. Yo, what's going on, Matolo Mule, by the way? How are you doing? Well, Kake, now here is not the place to talk that way about another streamer. I understand you have your opinions, but that goes a little too far. I don't like to have that. Don't like to talk about other streamers that way in my channel. Not very good manners. Just want to let you know. What's going on, X Crispy? 100% runs are sort of done for the Insane Trilogy. Crash 2 102 is the category that's gotten the most action on it. There has been a little bit done on Crash 100%. There is let me think about it. There 105 for Crash 3 is wide open. I don't think anybody's done a 105 run at this point. At least as of a few days ago. Somebody may have snuck one in there on me. I haven't taken a look at the leaderboards lately. No, I totally understand, Howling Wolf. I totally understand. Didn't mean to incite anything there. I mean, calling another streamer Satan is saying something pretty bad, to be honest. That was the problem there. It's okay to, you know, not everybody's gonna like every streamer, and I totally understand that people do have their opinions, but calling another streamer Satan is not cool. I don't care what that person's done. That's not a cool thing to say. There we go. What's going on, Jawstar? I mean, even so, like, I couldn't tell. Like, a lot of times, like, especially with somebody new in the channel, like, if you use, like, you have to be very obvious about your sarcasm. Like, I very obviously didn't get it and took it the wrong way, but other people will take it worse, you know? So that's really what it comes down to, is, like, just keeping it comfy. And, you know, sarcasm is to be used sarcasm is to be used a certain way, and that was not the way to use it. What's up, 20 Fish? Indeed, I've already downloaded it and gotten the gem and gold relic, so I'm way ahead of you there. Life is good. Life is definitely good though, 20 Fish. Got the recce back in full trilogy earlier today, and that feels pretty awesome. And currently doing some Crash 1 action right now as well. It would probably be a little bit easier to show it in that case, Howling Wolf. That would make it easier. That's pretty cool. How is the NVIDIA Shield in general, Rich? Like, what kind of stuff does it do? The most serious emote, Z-Pex, of course. But yeah, that's actually pretty much how I approach it too, Zekro. Is yeah, that's basically how I approach it. I was gonna add something, but you basically hit the nail on the head. It's all good, Electrofin. I might go back and try to do some more attempts for platinum, but probably not. But definitely not today, and I don't know if or when that will happen. But we'll have to see. But yo, thank you, 187. Unfortunately, this run is not as good as it looks because I do have to do Castle Machinery after Jaws of Darkness. But if Castle Machinery goes quickly, then we might still be on pace to PB. Just a word of warning, I am going to have to do Castle Machinery. That's awesome. I didn't realize that there was a Android box like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, jeez. It had nothing to do with the religious tones, like Kakefane. That had nothing to do with it. We'll talk more in private. Send me a whisper and we can talk more about the issue in private, but I don't want to go into it any further right now. I mean, it's a little bit different for streaming because streaming is really personal, Zekro. Like, it's live all the time, you know? So, like, you do get a really good sense of like that person's personality, like when you watch a streamer, which is pretty cool. And so like it is a little bit different, but at the same time, like, you know, at the same time, everybody has their off days, you know, and you definitely have like some experiences where you watch a streamer and you get a different experience one day, and then another day where they're feeling a little bit better, a little bit worse, and, you know, there might be a little bit different reaction. But yeah, basically Pez puts the nail on the head, you know. We like joking. It's not like an anti-fun type thing, but we definitely want to keep the joking to, you know, keep it lighthearted, keep it comfy, you know. So that's why we're saying what we are and making the comments that we do, and that's why chat, you know, goes a certain way. But anyway, let's drop the religion topic I see floating around here. Let's take it easy. Yo, Bada, welcome back, dude. How you doing? Welcome back to virtual. Ugh, gross. And the reason why the splits are missing is because I messed up the green gem in Lost City, so I'm trying to figure out. So I need to go do Castle Machinery, and because I did not get the green gem, there would be fake gold splits if I actually split properly for Koala Kong and Pinstripe. So I have to skip them because it would essentially be fake time save. Yeah, pretty much what Jorge said. A little tired? I'm feeling a little bit better earlier. I mean, sometimes people change, you know, as they grow, especially depending on their age. So that's totally understandable, Den. You know, sometimes there are some streamers that you watch initially, and then like a year later, they start doing different types of content, or, you know, maybe their personality changes a little bit, and then, you know, it's not as fun anymore. And I totally understand. You know, people do change sometimes. All right, so we actually have to do this level. Oh, absolutely, Zekro. Alright, cool. I want to try to save at least 2 masks. That would be very helpful to get through the very last steam vent section, which is abysmal to get through without at least 1 mask. But 2 masks will guarantee that I get through there. So what happened was that I bounced off of... There's an exclamation point box you need to hit, which spawns a regular box that you need to bounce off of to get the Brio icon. I bounced off of it incorrectly, and instead did not bounce high enough. So basically, instead of picking up the Brio icon, I picked up the life that was right next to it. And without all the Brio icons, I can't get all the boxes in that bonus, and that prevents me from getting the gem. So that's basically what happened. I messed up 1 jump, and it was all over as far as getting the green gem goes. The run is not over. The time save of getting the green gem is definitely very real, and you want to do it, but it's not the end of the world if you don't at this point. Yo, what's going on, B Hoko? How you doing? You know, it happens every once in a while. As long as you jump without running forward on top of that box, you'll be fine. But unfortunately, I kind of forgot that and got a little bit ahead of myself. So it does happen sometimes. All right, probably shouldn't have tried to jump there, but that's okay. All right, see you later. See you later. Well, see you later. Hope you have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out today. I think it's because like 100%, 102% is very like undeveloped right now as a category. So like, and not everybody wants to do a run that is kind of, not everybody wants to do a run that has nobody running it, so to speak. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically, basically, it's very young category. Not everybody wants to put in the routing work into it, and I think some people are already, you know, doing a lot of different categories as is. Like I'm doing a lot of any percent. Some people are doing Crash 2 focus only. Some people are still doing the old games. So, you know, there hasn't really been many people that have picked up the torch for the 100+% runs, and that's just kind of how it is, at least early on. Later on, there probably will be some more work done on it. I know I would like to at least give Crash 2 102% a try at some point. It could very well be that the 100% categories are rarer in these games than the any percent categories, which is the opposite of the original games, where a lot of people run 100% as opposed to any percent. GDQ chat is GDQ chat, you know. It is what it is. And you know, it's definitely kind of fun to witness the chaos, but sometimes it can go a little too far, and sometimes you just want to chill, and sometimes you just want to chill and like hang out in like a comfy chat too, and that's why so many people host AGDQ, so people can talk in their own communities and everything, and that's really cool too. Yeah, no problem, Kake Fane. Take it easy. And thank you, Bada420, for the host as well. I appreciate it. What's happening, Mikey, as well? Excuse me. I mean, I don't think it has to do with that necessarily, Zekromaster. It's not necessarily like you're used to one thing or another, but at the same time, you know, the categories probably don't look as fun on the surface. I think a lot of people's first impressions of 100%ing, especially for the time trials, is like that it's just not as good as the original games, and there hasn't really been a lot of effort placed into it because of that. Like, it just doesn't look very good upon first impressions. But at the same time, you know, there's only one way to find out. Yo, Electro Fiend, thank you for the host as well. I do appreciate it. Chill and exactly. Who needs Netflix and chill when you can chill and instead? Yo, Lakin, what's going on, man? How you doing? I saw that. I saw the video of clipping the nitros, and you just grab the time trial and then go right into the exit. It's awesome. I think that's a really cool trick, and you know, if it's consistent, will definitely help a lot at 105. And how's it going, by the way? Yeah, Twitch and chill is definitely my Netflix and chill for the most part. Just replace Netflix with Twitch, and you basically got it. Not necessarily, though. Especially for Crash 100%. Like, 102 makes a big difference. And it's kind of the same thing with Crash 2. Like, they're two very different categories. Because even though it's only 2%, you're suddenly adding the time trials into play, and that makes a huge difference when it comes to the speedrun itself. Welcome back, Jacko, by the way. I mean, you really should. I mean, I guess you really should have your own at this point, Zekro. In my point of view, I think it's good to get off of that just in case something does happen. Or me and chill. You got to fight Pez for that honor. Pez has to be cool with it too. You lost 99 lives all on Stormy Ascent. I lost a lot of lives on Stormy Ascent too. It's hard. It definitely lives up to its reputation. Speedrunner, I'm gonna need you to slow down a little bit. I really like the music in this level. You can make up the deficit later, right? What's up, Sir Simple? Don't know what you want for breakfast. What haven't you had in a while? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if Crash wasn't already Dark Souls in the Insane Trilogy, it definitely is with Stormy Ascent. Absolutely. That was the first thing I thought of when I played Stormy Ascent. I'm like, if Crash Insane Trilogy was not Dark Souls already, it is now. It just is. No, there's not going to be any Stormy Ascent today, Mikey. Not this time. But Stormy Ascent is, like, it's hard. It is very hard, especially for the average player. But it is doable. That's the thing. You just gotta have patience. Hey, nice little PB there. Got a nice little PB here. I'll definitely take it. I will certainly take it. Excuse me.